Welcome back. I'm Tori Petrie. The Gator football team closed out their SEC schedule with their 7th conference win this weekend. Florida took out SEC newcomer Missouri with the help of 4 interceptions. The 14-7 victory put the Gators at 7-1 in SEC play. The Gators have 2 more home games left on the schedule, and head coach Will Muschamp says the goal is to go undefeated in the Swamp.
Having been a visitor here before, I understand how difficult it is to come in here and play well and win a game. So I've tried to stress it since day one with our players of the importance of playing well at home and defending the Swamp.
The Gators will next be tested on their home territory in Saturday's homecoming game against Louisiana Lafayette. The Gators' fate in making the SEC championship lies in Georgia's hands. The Bulldogs didn't cooperate this weekend, though, plowing past Ole Miss 37-10. Now the Gators' only hope is in Auburn getting their first SEC win of the season over the Dogs this Saturday. Meanwhile, another winless SEC team is looking for a new ace because the Joker is out. Kentucky head coach Joker Phillips was fired after leading his team to a 1-9 record. The move is effective at the end of this season. And a big weekend for Gator soccer. The team locked up a #2 spot in the NCAA tournament. The Gators' win over Auburn in the SEC tournament title game gave them the SEC's automatic berth into the national tournament, and today the NCAA seeds were announced. Florida's 2nd seed pits them against 15th seeded Florida Gulf Coast in the first round of the tournament. The Gators will host the game at James G. Presley Stadium. Volleyball did not fare so well in conference play this weekend. The Gators were dealt their first SEC loss at the hands of Tennessee on Sunday in the O'Connell Center. The match went to 5 intense sets before the Vols finally delivered the upset against the 13th ranked Gators.
You know, we would love to have been on the winning side of it, but it was really fun to be a part of that match with both teams playing as hard as they did.
The Gators look to bounce back against Missouri on the road on Friday. Over to the NFL, Doug Martin showed up in a big way for the Bucs on Sunday in Oakland. Martin ran for 4 touchdowns and 251 yards to set a franchise rushing record and defeat the Raiders 42-32. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars suffered their 7th loss of the season in a 31-14 domination by the Lions. Mikel LaShore became the first in franchise history to run for 3 touchdowns in the first half. Another record was set in a close game between the Dolphins and Colts on Sunday. The Colts pulled out the 23-20 win as Andrew Luck set the mark for passing yards in a game by a rookie with 433. Jimmy Johnson extended his lead in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. JJ leads Brad Keselowski by 7 points now after winning his 2nd in a row, this time at Texas. Johnson dominated early on, leading 168 laps, but Keselowski pushed in front to battle it out right up to the end. A green-white checkered finish turned out to be all it took for Johnson to beat out Keselowski on the restart and pull ahead for the win. Phoenix and Homestead are the only 2 races left on the schedule to decide the Sprint Cup winner.
So, Tori, we hear there's a sports superstition in store for tomorrow's election results.
Exactly. As the legend goes, if the Washington Redskins win on the Sunday before the election, the incumbent wins. But if the Redskins lose, the challenger wins.
So if sports is correct on this, Governor Romney's going to pull out a win tomorrow?
Exactly. And this legend has been correct in 17 of the past 18 years. The Redskins have been correct on this prediction.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Tori, and we'll have more news after the break. Stay with us.